The situation for Donald Trump is just getting worse day after day after day. Now with the affidavit let me put it this way, the redacted affidavit about to be exposed, it's just a matter of time before it's all going to come out as to why the FBI searched Mar-a-Lago, and more to the point, what they found. And Donald Trump is not going to be able to do anything about it, even if he claims that he's doing this just to create some presidential library. At the end of the day, it's going to get worse for him. Not because of what they found, not only because of what they found, let me put it that way, but because Donald Trump is not the type of person to know when to shut his mouth. Or, more to the point, at this particular case, when to walk away. Or, more to the point, listen to his advisors and declare defeat and walk away. He has to fight back. He has to. Otherwise, he'll look like a pussy or whatever the excuse is. And this latest motion for him is just going to make it worse. This is from Rolling Stone magazine. Trump tells his lawyers, get my top secret documents back. The ex-president is desperate to recover the classified trove taken from Mar-a-Lago and is pushing his legal team on a long shot maneuver to return them. Long shot indeed. In the 3 weeks after the FBI's raid on Mar-a-Lago, former President, God, I hate saying that, former president. Anyway, ex-douchebag Donald Trump repeatedly made a simple-sounding but extraordinary ask. He wanted his lawyers to get, quoting him, my documents back from federal law enforcement. Really? Your documents, Trump? Let's not forget the fact that you're not a taxpayer because you use the tax laws brilliantly and you never paid taxes perhaps in your life. They're not your documents. They belong to the American people. And if they're classified documents, then they definitely don't belong to your ass. Trump wasn't merely referring to the alleged trove of attorney-client material that he insists was scooped up by the feds during the raid. Two people familiar with the matter told Rolling Stone. The ex-douchebag has been demanding that his team find a way to recover all the official documents that Trump has long referred to as mine, including highly sensitive material and top secret ones. That's not going to happen, Trump. That's seriously not going to happen. Not only officially, but your own attorneys are telling you it's not going to happen. Quoting again, sources close to Trump agree with outside legal experts that such a sweeping legal maneuver would be a long shot at best. Quoting that expert, I hate to break it to the former president, but I don't think he's going to get all the top secret documents back. That ship has probably sailed, unquote. Yes, it has. The FBI didn't willy-nilly run into Mar-a-Lago just for the simple sake of saying, maybe we're on board. Agent Smith, Agent Y, let's have some fun. Let's raid that piece of shit called Mar-a-Lago. They didn't do that. They executed a search warrant, signed by a judge, presented evidence from the DOJ and the FBI. Maybe it's about time for you to understand that, Trump. But it gets even worse to the fact that Trump is not listening to his own people. Further, several longtime Trump advisors say they want to absolutely nothing to do with the now infamous box of documents, fearing that any knowledge of them could invite an unwanted knock on the door from the feds. Quoting another source, who would want any of that back? If it is what they say it is, then keep them the hell away, a second advisor said. That's true. That's true. That's very true. Because let's forget the fact that these documents may have been classified top secret to the point where even the president of himself couldn't declassify them. If any of these attorneys actually did have knowledge of this, they would be called to testify against Donald Trump, the who's, what's, wins, and wheres. Attorney-client privilege is destroyed when it comes to classified information. But to make things worse, his attorneys think they have the ace up their sleeve. Still, the former president's legal team appears to be working to retrieve at least some of the papers seized during the August 8th federal search. In recent days, the Trump team, led by former federal prosecutor Evan Cohen, has been quietly preparing an additional legal arguments for strategies to try and pry back material that the feds removed from the ex-president's home. Oh, I'm sorry. The way he says in Rolling Stone is the ex-president's Florida abode and club, the source says. Those measures include drafting a so-called Rule 41G motion, which allows, quoting, a person aggrieved by an unlawful search and seizure of property to move that the property's return according to the federal rules of criminal procedure. Let me read that last sentence real quick. A person aggrieved by an unlawful search of seizure and property. This was not unlawful. As I've said many times in many videos here, this was a warrant search signed by a federal judge, probable cause proved to by the FBI and the Department of Justice and the attorney, i.e., the Attorney General. He has no case in this particular situation. None. Now, some of those papers do fall under the umbrella of attorney-client privilege. Fine. Then they'll be returned. However, Donald Trump is more concerned with the papers that don't fall under attorney-client privilege, that they may be classified. And they are classified, then Trump is in a world of shit. He's in for a world of pain. Because sooner or later, these papers and what Donald Trump stole from the National Archives are going to be exposed. The affidavit is about the redacted affidavit, which probably is going to show exactly what they were looking for, is going to be exposed soon enough. At this point, Donald Trump and his legal team need to be worried about criminal indictments against Donald Trump. Hell, they already are worried about criminal indictments. Let me put it that way. Because right now, sources are telling people that Donald Trump has been talking to his legal team about the possibility of criminal indictments being exposed. At this point, if Donald Trump is not arrested for violation of the Espionage Act, then the criminal justice system is broken. Because every second Donald Trump speaks, or one of his attorneys speaks, they give away the fact that they are guilty. Now, where these classified documents were going, we'll worry about that when Donald Trump has a life sentence or even the death penalty hanging over his head. But right now, Donald Trump's political career is over. Not because he's going to be arrested by the FBI. No. It's over because he is the one who destroyed it himself. CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.